Hi everyone, welcome to Wealthy Mindset. My name is Oliver. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Hope you guys are having a great day like always. And I apologize for this video. I'm going to put all the ticker symbols together just because I'm compressed with time. I'm going to do the Dow Jones, but don't worry. I'm going to include the Dow Jones, but don't worry. I'm going to put timestamps in the description below as to when you could click the video to watch for the specific ticker symbol that you want. And this is for trading day, February 23rd, giving you guys the highs and lows by analyzing the graph. Now, a quick disclaimer, like always, I'm not a financial advisor, I'm not a professional, and everything I do share with you guys is just my opinion and not advice, so do not buy and sell based off the information I give you or the opinions I do form. I do own shares in BlackBerry. I've been holding for six years. Now, for the Dow Jones, the reason I'm covering it is just because in case people are worried about potentially if we have a crash, I do have a video that it's going to probably pop up here at the end of the video explaining why I'm bullish for the stock market in terms of the Dow Jones. If you've been on the channel before, I've showed this upward trend resistance line that we have dating back from the dot-com bubble / 1999. So 1999 upward trend resistance line, passed it ever so slightly during the dot-com bubble, the peak of it, but had a false breakout. Then in 2018, back tested it, and then just before the pandemic, back tested it twice. So you can see right here, had the pandemic dip, then formed an upward trend support line right here. So back tested here, and then right about here. So we're doing pretty well. Looks like we're arching. If you pay attention to this blue line right here, we're just arching, and it looks like we're about to bounce off of it again and to go to the upside. Now I'm going to zoom into the channel, so you can see the bottom support line of the channel right here, and then the resistance channel right here. So for today, the lowest ultimately I think we would go if you're like bearish is 31,250. I don't think we're going to go any lower than that. Specifically, if you're not really that bearish and you're just thinking what's going to be the bottom, it's going to be 31,303, somewhere around there, plus or minus again a couple of dollars here and there. So 31,303 is what I think it's going to be to get to this channel, like going back and forth to this channel, because essentially what's going to happen is I think it's going to go like this, bounce up, go like that, and then maybe meet here and then go to the upside and break through fully, but we'll see. But for today, we're focused on is just getting to this low and then getting to that high. So that high too would be 31,653, but there's a chance it would be $31,677. If you're really optimistic though, it would be 31,700. I don't think we're going to go any higher than that today because from the back points from here measuring that I measured. So that's the spiel for the Dow Jones. MACD line's coming down. It's still in positive, but it's coming down to the negative, looks like. But we're above both moving averages. Although we're going to open lower than this short moving average, though. Keep that in mind. Now for BlackBerry, we're below both moving averages. The MACD line's in the negative. We're getting shot down right now, so that's a bad sign. Pre-market's 10.22. I'm going to zoom into here. There is more correlations on the left side that I saw touch points. I just put them here so that way for convenience sake to explain quicker. So we had support at 10.27, if I could just match it up right, but I can't, I guess. But 10.27, unfortunately we're opening lower than that. Hopefully we bounce back up to the upside. If we do, we have resistance at roughly at the 10.48 that we're gonna be having issues with, 10.48, 10.50. Now, if you think everything's just going to basically go down and get destroyed, we have support at 10.06, so $10.06. If we stay above $10.06, we're in good shape. If we don't, we have support at $10, and like $9.99. The only thing is, though, it's not that strong from what I saw, unless I could be mistaken. Hopefully I'm mistaken. But the next levels we're looking at, if we break through the $10, right, is $9.83, $9.88, somewhere between $9.80. The next one's $9.63, $9.60, but mainly $9.63. The reason why I'm having issues with that is in the logarithmic view, this upward trend support line that I've showed in the past, dating back from October 2020 and November, December, and January 2021. In the logarithmic view, the lowest we could have with a false breakout is $9.63. You could kind of see it right here. I think it was 966 if you could, yeah, 966. But I anticipate a false breakout at 963. Now, if you go to algorithmic, we could go lower, and it goes back to what I stated in a week and a half video ago, where we could start touching at the $8 and like $8 in mid. But I'll let you guys know further if we end up breaking the 963, and let you guys know in the comments down below. Like always, I'll comment down below and pin it if we end up going lower than that dramatically. But I don't think we'll go any lower than 963 today if that was the case, but I'm not anticipating that today. I'm anticipating the lowest, if for me, in my opinion, it would be $10.06. But if you're not optimistic and you're thinking everything's just going to collapse, for main level it's going to be 10.06, then 983, somewhere around there, then 963. And that, even if you're not really optimistic, I think that would be the ultimate lowest. Now, if you're thinking that we're going to hit, let's just say 10.06, or even just open at this, but yet bounce up to the back up to the 10.27 support line, then what's going to happen is we're going to have resistance at the 10.50, 10.48. We'll have resistance at these levels too, but I don't think it'll be that strong resistance anyway, so I'm not going to go over them that much. But the next levels that we're going to have issues with is going to be around the 10.60, 10.65. But then the main issue is going to be around 10.72, 10.74. And then we're going to look at the 10.79, 10.84, 10.85, 10.95. I don't think we're going to go higher than 10.95 today. If we do, we're going to be back into play at the $11, $11.4, $11.2. If anything dramatic happens, I'll let you know, but I'm not anticipating it, because again, MACD lines in the negative. We're below both moving averages. By the way, JP Morgan did buy 2 million shares as of February 19, 2021. They increased their position by almost 40%. Morgan Stanley did sell at, this is just reporting date, by the way, this is not the transaction date, but Morgan Stanley did sell around February 16 reporting date, almost 1.6 million shares, 15%. They decreased their position by 15%. I'm not too concerned about this, because they obviously could have taken profits during the highs of the January 28th, January 27th time. So that's not really an issue. The best part is that the fact that after the fact, JP Morgan Chase, the bank, bought. So Morgan Stanley is another bank, and JP Morgan Chase is another bank. So this is reassuring, especially when they increased it close to 40%. So there's that for BlackBerry. Now for GameStop. GameStop's very interesting. It's pretty cool. You have an upward trend support line that I've showed back here, dating back since December 2020. Back tested a couple times here in January 2021. Now, you guys had an upward, here's the upward trend support line that I just showed earlier. Continuation here. You had another one formed. Unfortunately, you broke it in the aftermarket or pre-market slash aftermarket slash pre-market. Now you're below the long moving average and above the short moving average. MACD lines in the negative, but I think I'm anticipating you guys are going to bounce off up this and go to the upside. You could have a false breakout. So the false breakout would be around the same price point here, I guess, $42.40, and that would be the false breakout to the downside. And then you bounce back up, hopefully, and if you do, you'll have issues again breaking the $48.51. You can see right here, it was multiple times as resistance. So touch point here, here, here. So $48.51. You might even get shot down by the long moving average too. So there's that. Now, if you're completely optimistic and you think you're going to start going to the upside, you have resistance at the $50.90. Then the next level you have to worry about is a little bit of the $52.97, but I wouldn't be worried about that. The main one is $53, and I think when I measured it was $53.58. I don't think you guys are going to pass that today. If you guys do pass it, again, like always, I'll comment down below and let you guys know. But the plus side is you guys passed the downward trend resistance line from the all-time peak recently. So there is progress happening, like I've stated in the previous video, that you guys bounced off and you guys are going to the upside. So I am optimistic that you guys are going to be doing well. Today might be a pivoting point to find out what's going to happen, but if today is a good day, then you guys should be fine. And if you go any lower, by the way, than the $42.40, the next support level, by the way, is at $40.57, if I'm getting that right. I'll let you guys know again, like always, in the comment down below if you guys go any lower than the levels I mentioned or higher than the levels I mentioned, and I'll pin that comment. Now for AMC, I'm going to show you guys this. Let's see. Is that it? Okay, yeah, perfect. Okay, so you guys have a downward trend resistance line dating back from November 2016. Cut a bunch of touch points right there and all that stuff. You guys passed it, but unfortunately had a false breakout, got shot down by the moving average. Now you guys came down and are recovering to the upside, which is awesome. So hopefully you guys get back to this resistance line. So it'll be at like $9.79. And if hopefully you break through it, because you need to pass $12, essentially $11.87 to pass the moving average. But I would say probably even $14, because you want to pass this resistance line that looks like it's probably formed. But before we get to that, I'm getting ahead of myself. You guys have an upward trend support line happening right now. So you guys had a consolidation period, went up on the upward support line, or created an upward support line. You're above both moving averages, so that's good. MACD line crossed over to negative, so that is a kind of a bad sign. But looks like you guys are bouncing off this support line and heading up. So the resistance levels that you guys need to be worried about first is at the $7, $7.03, $7.07. Then the next level would be at the $7.20, $7.22. And then the next level after that you're worried about is $7.49 and $7.62, 63, 62, 61. And then right after that was $7.88. Now, the utmost max I think is going to happen, if anything's in play, is you might have issues here, a little bit come down, issues here, come down, or actually not like spike up. So what I'm trying to say is the utmost highest would be 761, 762, 763, even 759, and then that would probably be the utmost max. Maybe even close off the day. Let's see if I could get that. Maybe even close off the day at 723. Come back. You might go back up and get shot down. So if you go up and get shot down, probably close off the day at 723. Yeah, 723, 722. So that's what I'm expecting. Now, if you guys think it's just going to go up and get shot down at the $7 price point and get destroyed and get hammered and start going down, then the levels that you're going to get come down to is 655, pretty much where you guys closed at yesterday. And the next support level you would have is 630. I don't think you guys are going to go lower than that today. But if you do, I'll comment down below to let you guys know. Now for Nokia, we have, I'm just going to show you guys something pretty cool. You had a double down trend lines, double down resistance trend lines dating back since 2001, all the way going through here. Now you guys have to pass this first down trend line, resistance line. You guys have an upward trend support line happening, so that's good. I don't know why the line moved incorrectly. Hopefully I don't know. I'll adjust it later. It's not a big deal. But either way, nonetheless, you guys are going to the upward trend line. The only thing is though, it's not reassuring for today. Today's not really happening that well. Let's see. So if I go into today, so you're below both moving averages right now, short and long. MACD line is trying to cross over to the positive, but it is in the negative. I'm anticipating if you guys do go low, I think you guys will close at $3.88 today, unfortunately. Now, if you do go lower than that, it's weird. There's support levels every 2 cents. So 386, 384, 382, and 380. I don't expect you guys to go any lower than 380 today. I think essentially you guys are you might have a false breakout lower than 388, maybe hit 386, but ultimately I think you guys are going to close at 388 today. You have a downward trend resistance line right here. So when I timed it and looked at the graph, it was pretty much 388 you guys are going to close at, it looks like. Now, if you are optimistic and think you're going to go up, the upside, first you need to ultimately even, so yeah, if you pass $4, you'll start going up to the upside, but you're gonna get shot down at the $4 price point anyway because of this downward trend resistance line. So and the moving average. So I'll let you guys know if you guys have anything more dramatic than the $4 price point that I'm mentioning right now to the upside, and I'll comment down below and pin it like always. And if you guys will go lower than 380, yeah, I was gonna say 388, but if you go lower than 380, like I'm mentioning, as the utmost worst, then I'll comment down below and pin that as well. So that's pretty much it for the video. Thanks again for watching. Always, like always, I really appreciate it. If you guys did like the video, consider dropping a like. That helps out a lot. And if you have any questions, do not hesitate to ask. I'll try to answer them as soon as possible. If you do like videos in terms of passive income, stocks, mortgages, credit scores, so on and so forth, consider subscribing. Helps out the channel. Really appreciate it. Thanks again so much. And sorry for the how the video is in terms of how quick it is. apologize. I'll try to make them more cleaner in the future. Just it was rushed on time. But thanks again for awesome support, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.